There is no question that Australia has benefited immensely from the export of energy. We are the largest exporter of gas in the world and the second largest exporter of coal. Queensland in particular is heavily geared to both of these resources, with coal and gas making up the two largest exports for Queensland at $42.5 billion in the 12 months leading to September 2021. When you compare that to the third largest Queensland export, agriculture, which sits at $8.7 billion, you can easily see that there is a huge economic differential. With the world trying to move on from fossil fuels, what will this mean for the Australian economy? How are we going to fill this massive void? Well, Andrew Forrest, chairman of Fortescue Metals Group, the second richest person in Australia, thinks he has the answer, and that answer is green hydrogen. Let's take a closer look, because today we're talking tactics. Andrew Forrest made his money from Fortescue Metals Group, one of the largest exporters of iron ore in Australia. But he has a different vision for the company, and that's a pivot to green energy, specifically green hydrogen. So what is green hydrogen? It is the process of using a renewable energy source, such as solar or wind, and using that electricity to break water into hydrogen and oxygen. The process is called electrolysis. Through electrolysis, the electrolyzer system creates hydrogen gas. But why do we need this? Why don't we just use the energy that's produced from solar or wind? Well, as you've probably heard from renewable energy critics, the sun doesn't always shine and the wind doesn't always blow. But through green hydrogen, we have a reliable way to store the energy and have it carried to be used to power any hydrogen fuel cell electric application, whether it's trains, aeroplanes, factories, or making steel. Turning water into energy? It sounds ideal, and it's no longer just a fantasy. Last week, Andrew Forrest put a challenge out to the fossil fuel industry, declaring that the party is over, and boldly, he's asked them to take him on in the race to supply the world with green hydrogen.
Green hydrogen, it's the fuel of the future. Pure, totally clean. I'm already in. You're not going to let me take it all, are you? Come on, challenge me.
I'll leave a link in the description down below if you want to watch the full video. His company, Fortescue Future Industries, a fully owned subsidiary of Fortescue Metals Group, has just announced a $1 billion green hydrogen project in Gladstone in central Queensland. The plan includes the construction of a 2 gigawatt green energy manufacturing facility, which makes it the largest in the world. Currently, there are about 3 gigawatts of global electrolysis manufacturing capacity in the world per year. Almost all of it is in Europe and China. So you can really see that a 2 gigawatt facility in the regional Queensland town of Gladstone is a significant commitment. Forrest says that the initiative is a critical step in Fortescue's transition from a highly successful pure play iron ore producer to an even more successful green renewables and resources powerhouse. He also gives this prediction that manufacturing would come roaring back to regional Australia, creating many thousands of jobs and pivoting the company to clean energy. According to the International Energy Agency, investment of $1.2 trillion is required over this next decade worldwide to get on track for net zero emissions by 2050. They've also singled out Australia as having tremendous potential to be the affordable supplier for Asia due to our proximity. Importantly, investments like Fortescue's are helping Queensland and Australia to continue to maintain its title of an energy export powerhouse. Full disclosure, I've got shares in Fortescue, and this certainly isn't investment advice, but I do believe in the vision that Andrew Forrest has for the company, which is why I own the shares in the business. So is this just some crazy billionaire with an insane idea and here I am lapping up the Kool-Aid? Well, the CEO of Macquarie Group, Shimara Wikramanayake, has also cited green hydrogen as an area where Australia can capitalise on its significant natural advantages to make real progress on emissions reduction and open up the opportunities for investment. When you've got Australia's largest and most successful investment banks backing the technology, you know there has to be some serious dollars involved. In total, there are about 21 gigawatts of projects planned in Australia, putting us only just behind Europe in terms of capacity proposed. If all the projects are deployed, Electrolysis in Australia would nearly reach 20 gigawatts by 2030, or 33 gigawatts if you include early stage ventures, according to the International Energy Agency. So what do you think? Are fossil fuel executives going to rise to Andrew Twiggy Forrest's challenge? Are they going to take him on? Or do you think the project's going to be a flop? Do you think that battery storage is a better solution? Let me know in the comments down below. Did you like this video? If you did, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. It's free and it really helps us get seen on YouTube so we can keep bringing you high quality content. We're aiming for a video every week, but if things keep picking up, we can start to turn out more videos for you. My name is Mel Pikos and we've been talking tactics.